Hey guys, it's Yuto here from sashirecipes.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make Japanese style Tantanmen ramen. These noodles are served in a spicy sesame flavored broth and topped with minced pork, pak choi and green onions. It's so delicious and you won't believe how easy it is to make. I have a surprise ingredient too. Let's get started. We're gonna cook the mince first, so here is what you need for 2 portions. 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 150 grams of ground pork mince, that's a bit more than quarter pound, 30 grams of the white part of a green onion, a pinch of salt and pepper, a pinch of sugar, a dash of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, and 1 tablespoon of Sichuan chili paste called tobanjan. So I start by finely cutting the green onion. I'm actually only gonna cook half of this with the minced pork and save the other half for later. We only use the white part of the onion because it has a stronger taste and more texture, but you can cut up the green part and use it for a garnish at the end. Okay, now let's heat up a frying pan on medium and add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Once the pan is hot, add the pork with a pinch of salt and pepper and fry until it's browned. Did you know that Tantanmen is heavily inspired by a Sichuan dish called Tantanmen? Chinese dandan noodles are a lot spicier and are served in a thick sauce rather than a soup. The noodles are a bit thinner too. Tantanmen is a type of food we call chukaryori. It's Chinese food that has been adopted for Japanese taste. Other chukaryori dishes include mapo tofu or ebi chili or stuff like that. Okay, that looks cooked enough, so now we're gonna flavor it up. I add half of the chopped green onion, a tablespoon of Sichuan chili paste, the garlic paste, and ginger paste, a pinch of sugar, and a dash of soy sauce. You just want to mix it up and fry until there's no more liquid. Once it's done, I recommend putting a lid on to keep it warm. In the meantime, we're going to prepare for the broth. So this recipe is for 2 portions, but I've actually halved everything so that I can make one version with proper ingredients and another version with some easier to find substitute ingredients. So I'm starting with the original recipe, which is 1 teaspoon of tsuyu sauce, 1 teaspoon of ground sesame seeds, 1/4 teaspoon of rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon of chili oil, 2 tablespoons of Chinese sesame paste, about 1 tablespoon of green onion that we cut earlier. So you just mix up and then it's ready for later. If you can't get these ingredients, then keep watching. I have some amazing substitutes here that make this dish more accessible anyway. So first, instead of tsuyu, just use soy sauce. If you have dashi powder, you can add a pinch for some extra umami. Next, add the ground sesame seeds. If you can't buy them already ground, you can try grinded toasted sesame seeds in a food processor or even by hand with mortar and pestle. Next would be rice vinegar, but you can swap it for white wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar, but rice vinegar would work the best. Then we've got the chili oil, which I think is essential for the dish. I don't have any replacement for this one. Now this is my favorite substitute ingredient, smooth peanut butter. It's a lot easier to find than sesame paste and it really tastes great. It adds a perfect amount of nuttiness to the soup. I seriously recommend trying it even if you can get sesame paste. Finally, add the last bit of spring onion and mix it up. So for the last steps, we're going to need 220 grams of fresh ramen noodles. If you're using dry noodles, you need about 110 grams. Or if you want to find out how to turn spaghetti into ramen, click the link that should be appearing about now. Next is a pot of water for cooking the noodles, 1 whole pak choi, or something similar. I'm using Japanese mustard spinach this time, called komatsuna. 4 teaspoons of Chinese chicken stock powder, or 1 Knorr chicken stock cube for the one with accessible ingredients. And 600 milliliters of freshly boiled water to make soup. So if you're using dry noodles, start cooking them now. You want to set a timer so that you cook them 1 to 2 minutes less than what the packaging says. Next, I've boiled some water. I'm gonna dissolve the chicken stock. I'm using Chinese style chicken stock powder for the first bowl, and then half a Knorr stock cube for the second bowl. Okay, next I'm using fresh ramen noodles, and again check the back of the package, the one you're using. The one I'm using only takes about 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer for 1 minute less than I should, and then in the final minute I'll add the pak choi. While it's boiling, pour the chicken stock into each bowl and stir it well. The soup is ready, we're just waiting for the noodles. Right, 1 minute left, let's add the pak choi. Or komatsuna this time. After the minute is up, transfer the noodles to the soup and add the spicy pork mince and blanched pak choi to the top. You can garnish with green onion and extra chili oil if you like. And there you have it, 2 ways to make quick, easy and delicious Tantanmen ramen. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more tasty Japanese recipes. Thanks again, hope to see you next time.